day of lump-livered drolls.
We went to a real school to show that bullying should be history.
You monkey-elbowed pockmarks. What a bunch of beef-witted pig nuts.
On Monday, October 2nd, let's all stand up for World Day of Bullying Prevention by rocking a blue shirt. Together, let's make bullying a thing of the past. Go blue and get your blue shirt at stompoutbullying.org.
Guys, one more time. Ross Ellis, please.
Thank
Oh,
you.
my goodness.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time out. As I said earlier, October is a big month. I imagine you're very busy getting ready, all the plans. We'll get into it. We'll talk about all the fun stuff coming up. I wanted to ask, how have you been? How are things going? I know August, you guys did a fun thing with the Jets, too. Just always something going on.
I know, and Sunday we're doing something with the Jets, too.
Again.
Anti-Bullying Awareness Day with the Jets, and they're giving us a nice check presentation, which is always very nice.
Always
but
nice.
The Jets are just amazing partners.
Yeah.
Love them.
How'd you guys get involved with them?
They called us.
No way. Jets just called you up and said, we want to help stop bullying.
Yes.
And you said, I know exactly what you can do. Awesome.
Totally.
And you guys, it was a symposium that I believe they hosted in August, right?
We
But
did.
they do like educational workshops? How
Yeah,
does that work?
for teachers and principals. It was the second one, and they just loved it. It was so successful because we really gave them so much information to work with, which is ultimately going to help the kids.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like what a big part of it is, right? Is
Right.
getting the information, finding great ambassadors for the information, and getting it out there. I wanted to ask you, being the founder and me having you here, I'm in the unique position to ask, how did this start? You know, we're
Totally
coming
by
up on...
mistake.
No way. Take me back. I want to go back to 2005, and I want to hear all about it.
In '99, I had started a charity called Love Our Children USA, which is to prevent child abuse. Sadly, the issue is just so hard for people to grasp that it was just, we were just giving out information and helping as many as we could. In 2003, I started hearing rumblings about bullying, which we all know about, and cyberbullying, which really didn't have a name.
No.
So I said, you know what? This really needs to work with this. We need to do this. So I put it on the Love Our Children USA website. In 2 days, the website crashed.
Wow.
So many people were interested and they wanted information. They were hungry for it. So we fixed the website and we kept on putting up information, and I learned as much as I could. And in 2005, Stomp Out Bullying was born.
It's pretty incredible. Has it been, as you said earlier, any one of these tasks, you know, stopping bullying in particular, can be such a hard and overwhelming kind of goal. We're going to stop bullying.
Right.
Has it been even more so kind of daunting, chasing almost a moving target? Because as you said in the beginning, cyberbullying didn't have a name yet. It wasn't a thing yet.
Right.
You know, it was still in its infancy. And arguably now, 10, 12 years later, it's still in some form of its infancy as technology continues to evolve. How does that impact sort of the strategy and how you guys approach it?
You always have to be on top of everything. The internet is like the Wild West frontier.
That's what I say all the time. People go, can we curse on your show? And I go, yeah, it's the Wild West. I mean, different context, but same idea.
Right, same thing, same thing. And everything is changing so quickly that you have to be on top of it. Of course, kids don't understand that what happens, you know, when they see a negative post, they immediately want to react. Research was done that kids check their social media minimum 100 times a day.
That's insane.
It's insane. And I say, when I talk to kids, I say, well, what are you looking for? If you didn't ask someone's opinion, why do you care what they say? Yeah. And so they get that, you know, but it's still wanting that instant gratification, knowing who's talking about me.
Yeah. What's the, just out of curiosity, do we have the number for mid-adult? Just so I can know if I'm up to par, if I'm above or below average here, how many times we should be checking?
I don't know that only because we don't work with adults. We only go up to age 24.
Fair enough, okay.
But I'm sure we're worse.
I was going to say, I imagine we're way worse.
We are.
So tell me about Blue Shirt Days coming up. Very exciting. We have our blue shirts. I love my blue shirt. I just got it. I'm very excited about it. Thank you very much. Very kind to say. And we have some blue shirts in the crowd. Very nice.
Hey,
there we are.
everyone
Wonderful.
wear them on October 2nd. Take
October
pictures.
2nd.
Send them to us.
So tell me about it. October 2nd is Blue Shirt Day. What does that mean?
Basically, we want everyone to go blue and have a sea of blue across the globe, because we want the kids especially to make that the day that bullying prevention is heard around the world. We started just with a few blue shirts. It's now gone global.
Amazing.
The kids love it. They really, if schools, I mean, when I came back from the White House, speaking at the White House a couple of years ago, and it was amazing that I got calls from teachers who were fighting over the shirts that were sold out. So
that's pretty exciting. So October 2nd comes around. Here we are. Let's go. It's October 1st, right? I'm getting ready. I'm excited. Tomorrow's Blue
Right.
Shirt Day. I got this thing pressed and hung up. I'm all set. I get up the next morning. I put my shirt on. What else can I do?
social media.
Social media. That's what
Take
it's about.
pictures of yourself, just blast it out to social media, talk about it. The more talk, the better, like with anything else. We can change the culture. It's so easy to do that. In fact, it's so simple that people don't really get it. Yeah. So I think just by raising the awareness, and when people see a sea of blue, they're like, what's that about?
Start asking questions.
Yeah.
Well, what I really love about the approach to it is we're not telling kids to not use social media to get off social. It's not going to happen. We know that. So you're just trying to sort of flood the market with positivity and like fun, exciting things. Was that always the plan, or was that strategic shift sometime early on? Because again, the technology's evolved, and I imagine in the beginning maybe that wasn't necessarily the vision of like let's take over. And
It wasn't the plan. I was walking down a street on the east side, and I saw 40 executives walking towards me in black suits, and I
terrifying.
said, "It was." But I then said, "This is a sign," and I went back to the office and I quickly Googled what is the symbol of peace, what is the color, and it was blue, and Blue Shirt Day, World Day of Bullying Prevention was born.
That's really cool. So schools around the world, kids will be going blue. Are there activities in the schools? Are there other things that they're doing there, special assemblies, classes, things of that
Schools
nature?
all over the country are doing events. They're each doing their own. They're doing different events as far as getting together, doing pep rallies, doing all kinds of things. And what's so exciting is that we have a student participation toolkit that they can actually use within their classroom.
Cool. I noticed that was on stompoutbullying.org, the site, right? And not only did they have the toolkit, but I was also just kind of blown away by the list of schools. It's massive. There's so many participants, which is great. It's very
I
exciting.
mean, Malaysia, the Philippines, London, it's
literally a global movement. Is this the first time you guys have gone global, or has it been
no.
gradual? No, you've been global for some time now. Yeah.
This is our 10th year doing this.
Yeah.
And it went global probably into maybe almost the third year.
Wow, that fast it took off, huh? There's a lot, like I said, October, huge month, tons of fun stuff going on. So we got Blue Shirt, that kicks it off. That's the second.
That kicks it off.
I also read somewhere that, again, you're going to be turning the Empire State Building blue. Is this right?
That's on October 23rd.
That's the 23rd.
Our
That's
friends
coming
at the
later.
Empire State Building are very good to us. We're actually having our 12th anniversary benefit on October 23rd at the Dream Downtown Hotel. And the good people at the Empire State Building are going to be lighting the tower blue.
That's amazing. Now, I saw not only is the tower turning blue, but it says you're going blue all over the country. What are the plans outside of New York?
On October 2nd, Stonewall Inn,
Okay.
Freedom Tower, Prudential Center in Boston, Navy Pier in Chicago, Wrigley Building in Chicago, Omni Dallas Hotel, the Orlando Coca-Cola Eye. We're hoping for the London Eye, and several places in Canada.
And that's an amazing
lot
amount
more.
of coordination. How does that start? Is this similar to the Jets, where the people are coming out to you? Or are you reaching out to them, trying to like get the lights to turn blue? How does that work? Is it a
In the
long process?
beginning, people we went to people. Now people come to us. I mean, we did have to go to a few of the buildings to light blue, but everyone loved the idea.
Well, it's kind of an easy cause to get
Right.
behind, right? We're trying to
Right.
do something that makes sense. That's great. It benefits the future. I want to talk about the 12th annual benefit that you said was coming up as well. There's a lot going on there. This is the 12 years of doing this.
12 years.
And the honorees this year, you've got the cast of Dear Evan Hansen. You've got David Hashmall, chairman of Goodwin Law, and of course the Empire State Realty Trust. Talk to me a little bit about Dear Evan Hansen, how those guys became some of the
I
honorees
went
this
to
year.
see Dear Evan Hansen.
It's a great show.
Amazing. And I said, the show and Ben Platt will win Tonys. It rocked me to my core. Even though I do this every single day, it totally rocked me to my core because that show's message is so incredible. It's so significant. When I go on Twitter and I go on Facebook and Instagram, every kid wants to see Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah.
it's a message that they all empathize with and they can identify with, and I am so excited that they accepted the honor.
That's pretty awesome. Any hopes for them? I didn't see them. I was looking at the list of celebrity advocates that you guys have, celebrity-like partners and friends, and I feel I didn't see the cast of Dear Evan Hansen in like a little video. Maybe I missed it. Was it there?
There wasn't a video yet.
It wasn't a video yet.
Yet.
Oh, is that an exclusive?
No.
Oh. Tried.
I wish.
Tried. Yeah. Very cool. But they're on the way. They're going to do a video for you guys as well. There's tons. Tay Diggs was up there. Who else? I wrote down some of the names.
Tay Diggs, Sheryl Crow.
Yeah, Sheryl Crow, Deborah Messing. Oh, love
Deborah Messing. Love Deborah Messing. She's amazing.
Derek Huff. The celebrity component. How do you guys reach out to them? How do you partner up with them? Or, once again, is it like the Jets, where these are people that reach out to you?
I have an amazing publicist.
Very cool. But I think it's an important part of it because, again, the whole mission, right, is to change the culture and change the message and change the vibe of around bullying, around that conversation. And that goes a long way. Are there celebrities that you still like on your wish list? Who's a celebrity that you really want to get to jump in? Because we have a pretty awesome audience out there, and I think this could be an opportunity.
There are so many. I mean, I would love Chance the Rapper. I think he's so amazing. George Clooney.
That'd be great. George Clooney, of course.
Of course. There's so many.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson would be one that I'd love to see.
Yes, totally. I mean, all these new TV shows, you've got all these amazing celebrities. Would love to have them.
Awesome. We've got a couple of minutes left. We're going to turn it over to audience Q&A in just a moment. But I feel like you can't have a conversation about bullying in 2017 without one or two. This is a weird sentence to say, that you can't talk about bullying without talking about our president. But I did want to ask a question. Basically, regardless of your political affiliation, objectively, I looked up like the characteristics of a bully and name calling and all these different things. I think everyone can agree some people are horrified by it, some people like it, but our president is a bully. Does that change your mission? Does that complicate your mission? How does that affect what you guys are trying to do? Because that wasn't always the case.
Right.
And now it is, and it's something we have to all kind of deal with in a way.
I'm going to say no comment.
I respect that. Go on.
Please respect it, because it's just, I can't comment.
Fair enough. And your focus really is on the children.
Yeah, our focus is kids.
It's on the kids and helping and dealing with the kids
we don't
and their
deal with
perception
adult
of it.
bullies, and it's no comment, nothing about him.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
You're not the first to decline comment on the president, I'll tell you that. And you certainly won't be the last.
But I will tell you very quickly, we have something new coming up.
Yes.
On November 1st.
Oh, tell me about November.
National Block It Out Day.
What's that?
So if you're online, if you're on any social media and someone says something nasty about you or a negative post, block them out. But take it a step further and tell all your friends to block them out as well.
Interesting.
So it becomes a chain, like paying it forward.
Yeah.
And we anticipate seeing millions of people blocking it out.
And
this will be an annual event. This is our first year.
Blocking out the negative energy.
Right.
And embracing the positive.
Right.
All right, well, before we turn it over to audience, let's recap. There's so much going on. We've got Blue Shirt Day. That's October 2nd. We've got the lighting of the Empire State Building. That's happening later in the month. We've got the 12th Annual Gala, which, by the way, there's still tickets and ways to contribute if you go to stompoutbullying.org.
Absolutely.
We forgot to mention Sheryl Crow's doing a benefit show the same night as the
How
Gala.
could I forget that?
This is why I got the checklist.
The same night as our benefit, Sheryl Crow is doing a benefit concert fundraiser for us.
So cool.
Amazing person.
Yeah.
And she also did a PSA.
Yeah, yes.
I'm so excited. I'm blown away.
Yeah. So, okay, we've got all those things. October 25th, you take a nap. You finally have time.
I don't know what that is.
You know? And then November, we've got Blackout Day. Is there more stuff coming beyond November?
There is. We're launching a new program that I can't really talk about yet, but it will be in February, and it's going to be really exciting. And then we just start all over again. But every day is an adventure at Stomp Out Bullying. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. You guys have done incredible work, not just in the past 12 years, but in the past 12 weeks. You guys have been working so hard and doing so much to change the culture. And thank you. And everybody, check out stompoutbullying.org to see how you can participate, how you can help change the culture, and we can really change the conversation around how this stuff is done. Let's go ahead. We're going to turn it over to audience Q&A. We've got some microphones in the room. The first one's going to be right here.
Thank you for being here, and thanks for the shirt.
You're very welcome.
So when we were talking about cyberbullying, when it started, how did you combat it, and how do you continue to combat it since there's constantly new ways for people to do it?
When it first started, we weren't really sure what to do, but we knew whatever we were going to do had to be positive. And the first thing that we tell everybody, whether you're a child or an adult, is if you see a negative post, do not respond. Never, ever respond. Block it, delete the person, and that's it. I know we all have a need to want to know what someone is saying to us or about us, but if you block it, not going to happen. It won't bother you.
I believe that's called feeding the trolls.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah.
Yes.
See, I know things. We're going to take another question. Our next one's right here in the front.
Hi.
This is such an important cause, and so I was
you.
curious, what keeps you motivated to keep working for this?
The kids. The kids. I mean, we get over 1,000 calls a day. We have a help chat line that probably, I don't even know how, we've helped over 100,000 kids and saved over 2,000 lives, and those numbers increase daily. So every time I see a kid in trouble, or God forbid, a kid says, I don't want to live anymore, that's what keeps me going.
Yeah, you guys, the numbers are remarkable, the amount of children you've helped so far. And when did you come up with the helpline? Was that from day one? Was that always
No,
available?
it started in about 2011. We started on a shoestring. We had no money, and we just went out to people and said, help us, do it for free. And they did, and we have amazing volunteers that run it. They're all have psychology background and social work degrees, and it's been amazing.
Very amazing, an incredible resource to make available. We have time for one more question. It's right here in the front row.
Hi.
I was wondering if your advice for in-person bullying is similar to cyberbullying?
No. In-person bullying is so difficult because you're facing the bully. And so we have comebacks. And if you're brave enough, or even not brave enough, if you're not brave enough because it's hard to face them, just laugh in their face and walk away. But if you are brave enough to say something, and I don't mean brave, but have the courage, because it's hard. It's really hard when someone's being horrible to you. Look at them and, they're calling me fat, and I look at them and say, whatever, and I walk away. But the important part is to walk away. Don't continue the conversation. Eventually, they're going to stop.
Right.
And there are comebacks on our website.
I noticed that there's a ton of resources
Yes.
on your website.
Yes.
Getting the signal. Unfortunately, we've got to wrap up. I could sit here and talk to you all day, but the website is stompoutbullying.org, right? And it's got everything from participation guides, all the information, the upcoming dates, the amazing videos, everything we've talked about. And October 2nd.
October 2nd,
We're gonna go blue.
Go blue.
Get your shirts ready. Get them pressed on October 1st. Get ready. And is there a hashtag? You just go blue.
There's Go Blue. There's Change the Culture. Change the Culture is big.
Yeah.
But Go Blue and whatever else you want to write, as long as you post it out there and do say positive things.
So let's go for the Sea of Blue on October 2nd. Guys, thank you so much for being here, and join me in thanking our guest, Ross Ellis.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. Thank you.
Thank you so much.